Welcome to A&M Education, College of Creativity and Technology. Today in this session, we are going to discuss on the topic equilibrium. Equilibrium is a state of balance between opposing forces or actions that is either static or dynamic. In economics, economic equilibrium is a situation in which economic forces such as supply and demand are balanced, and in the absence of external influences, the value of economic variables will not change. Equilibrium can be stable or unstable or neutral. Partial equilibrium analysis is an examination of equilibrium and changes in equilibrium in one market in isolation. The general equilibrium analysis is the study of how equilibrium is determined in all markets simultaneously. Now, let us know about the methods of economic analysis. Methods of economic analysis. Business economics, like economics, makes use of three methods: deductive, inductive, and model building for analyzing business problems and for finding practical solutions to them. Deductive method. Deduction means reasoning or inference from universal to individual. The deductive method is also named as an analytical abstract or prior method. The deductive method consists in deriving conclusions from general truths, takes a few general principles and applies them to draw conclusions. It is based on assumptions and hypothesis formulations and testing. In applying the deductive method of economic analysis, we proceed from general to practical. The main merits of deductive methods are as follows. This method is near to reality. It is less time consuming and less expensive. The use of mathematical techniques in deducting theories of economics brings exactness and clarity in economic analysis. There being a limited scope of experimentations, the method helps in deriving economic theories. The method is simple because it is analytical. The demerit of deductive method are as follows. The deductive method is simple and precise only if the underlying assumptions are valid. Deductive reasoning is not applicable universally. The deductive method is highly abstract. It requires a great deal of care to avoid bad logic or faulty economic reasoning. Inductive method. A more realistic method for economic analysis known as the inductive method. The historical school of economists adopted the inductive method, which is also called as the empirical method. It involves the process of reasoning from particular facts to general principle. This method derives economic generalizations on the basis of experimentations, observations, statistical methods, and verification. In this method, the data is collected about a particular economic phenomenon. These are systematically arranged and the general conclusions are drawn from them. In applying the inductive method of economic analysis, we proceed from particular to the general. For example, we observe 200 persons in the market. We find that nearly 195 persons buy from the cheapest shops. Out of the 5 which remains, 4 persons buy local products even at a higher rate to patronize their own product, while the 5th is a fool. From this observation, we can quickly draw conclusions that people like to buy from cheaper shops unless they are guided by patriotism or they are devoid from common sense. Now, let us know about the merits of the inductive method. It is based on the facts, as such the method is realistic. In order to test the economic principles, this method makes use of statistical techniques. The inductive method is therefore more reliable. Inductive method is dynamic. The changing economic phenomenon is analyzed, and on the basis of the collected data, conclusions and solutions are drawn from them. Inductive method also helps in future investigations. Now let us know about the demerits of inductive method. The main demerit of inductive method are as follows. If conclusions are drawn from insufficient data, the generalizations obtained may be faulty. The collection of data is not an easy task. The resources and methods employed in the collection of data differ from investigator to investigator. The results therefore may differ even with the same problem. The inductive method is time consuming and expensive.